And if people are going to be negative and mean, if people are going to say mean things about you, let them, because they're not happy themselves. Because happy people do happy things. Negative, sad people release negative and sad things. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Amy-Louise, always serving the best. And today we're going to be, talking about a little inspiration and all that, just to like ginger you and give you a vibe and inspire you. But before we get into all of that, uh I just wanted to take time to appreciate everything and everyone and how grateful I am, for this channel. I love this channel so much and I dedicate everything into it. And I see all the comments and all the support I get, and I'm so grateful for it. I'm so happy and I love this channel so much. Well, yeah, let's get into it. So today I want to talk about happiness, like joy and everything, and not allowing anyone to steal your joy from you, because you are entitled to joy. It's like your birthright. You should be happy no matter what happens to you, or no matter what comes your way. Like happiness is the best thing ever. Like, as you can see now, I'm happy, and there's this glow you get, like even scientifically there's this glow you get from being happy. And happiness just it just saying happiness just makes everything better. It just improves everything. And being happy doesn't have to like be from what has happened to you. Like, the environment doesn't have to determine whether you can be happy or not. What happens to you, the people around you, they don't determine whether you have to be happy or not. It's you that determines that. And every single time when you're in a negative situation, or when you're in a situation that just isn't pleasant, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't be happy. It means you should still try to be happy, because happiness is a good thing. Like, there's nothing good that comes out of being sad. Try your best, like at every second, any opportunity you have to be happy, try to be happy and enjoy it, because you never know when you're going to go. You never know when anything can end, and literally your entire life can change in a second, negatively or positively. Hopefully not negatively, but everything that you've ever known can just disappear. So you should try to savor every moment, because every moment, like in the future, you're going to look back at these moments you see as bad, and you're going to be grateful that you have them. Like, when you're old, you're going to look back at these moment you have as a youth, and you're going to be so grateful that you're able to walk, you're able to do so many things. And yeah, every single moment is valuable, it's precious, no matter where you are. And I feel like we should be more grateful. We should embrace it and be happy, because honestly, there's so much to be happy about life. Yes, life is not the best, but there's so much more. Like, every time you think like, "Ah, what if I fall, what if I fail at everything?" But what if you fly? There's always those negative what ifs, but no one really focuses on the positive what ifs. Like, it's always what if I don't do well, but have you ever thought, what if I did well? Think positively, add positivity to your life, and see that how that improves everything and makes life just extremely, it's really good to be happy. And some things to make you happy: you can put motivational quotes around yourself, you can read affirmations. I do that all the time. I have a lot of motivational quotes and affirmations here. So yeah, that you came with happiness. You don't need something to be happy, when you can manufacture your own happiness, and it can come from within. You can manufacture your own happiness. Happiness is priceless and it's free. It comes from within you. So you don't need anything to be happy when you can create your own happiness. There's this ideology that people have, that they feel like, oh, they need a certain thing, or they need a certain person to be happy. But you don't need that if it's already inside you. And the work that it takes for you to look for that inside you, needed to look for that inside you, is the work that you're not putting in, and that is the work you're avoiding. And that is where the magic is found, in the work that you're avoiding. So choose happiness no matter what you're in. Even if you're in the worst of the worst, I'm not trying to say someone has it worse than you, but there's still so many things to be grateful for. If you have a device, even if you don't have a football, if you have something you're watching this video on, like, you should be grateful, because there's so many people that don't have that and they're still happy. So if people that don't have that are able to be happy, and you that you don't have that, and you that you have something like that and you're not happy, honestly, you're robbing yourself of so much. It just proves that you can be happy, because there's so many people, they don't have devices, they probably don't even know what devices are, they've never seen, and they're happy, they're doing well, they're really happy. You can't take their joy away. And that just goes to show that you don't need what you think you need to be happy. Honestly, all these things that you think you need, you really don't need them to be happy. Happiness comes from within. And all these things you're seeking that you think that they make you happy, it's all just really vanity. That's the secret of vanity. Vanity is deceitful. It makes you feel like you need something that you don't need to be happy. And I realized that when I got some things that I thought would make me happy, And then I just saw them after a while. Yes, it made me happy for a while, but that happiness wasn't temporary. That happiness wasn't permanent. It was temporary. Like, it was only there for a while. And that's not true happiness. True happiness is continuous, it's permanent, it's in you. And that is only found in you. That is found in the things you're grateful for. It is found in gratitude. When you see everything around you and see the value and understand what life would be like without them, and you understand the value and you comprehend it and you're glad you have that, that is true happiness. Happiness is like at its best when you value what you have, not when you value or you cry over what you don't have. You know, in life we should focus on what we have and not what we don't have. So yeah, that one should be happy. And I wanted to address this. I've been away for a very long time, like 4 months. I haven't made a video in 4 months. And I've been thinking of this YouTube channel. I've wanted to shoot a video for so long because I love making these videos and I love YouTube. I love the whole editing process. And I haven't made a video in like 4 months. It's because I had something really important in my life that I had to focus on. You know, sometimes we have to sacrifice other things to focus on the major things. And I'm glad I was able to focus on that. Yeah, so I just had to focus on something really important, but I'm back now. I'm back and I'm better than ever, and I'm happy to be here. So yes, more videos are coming more frequently. So yeah, I hope this video helps you and taught you something about happiness. You know, I just feel like everyone deserves to be happy, but it's something you deserve and it's something that everyone should have. What is life without happiness? Like, the difference between life without happiness is like being alive and living. When you're alive, you're just there, you're breathing, you're just alive. But when you're living, oh my gosh, what it is to live, what it is to actually live. Yeah, that's what happiness is. And it's good to be happy. No matter what you do, you can't make other people happy if they don't want to be happy, but you can help them find happiness that is within them, because some people have so many things buried on top of their own happiness. That's why they're so depressed. They hold grudges, they're mean, they're angry. But when you help them unravel and uncover all of that, then they're happy, you know. A lot of things rob our happiness, like keeping malice. I learned a lot this year, and I'll talk about it in more videos, but I learned a lot. I learned that we shouldn't really allow things steal our happiness. We shouldn't allow things rob our joy. Things like holding grudges. If someone offends you, talk to them about it instead of keeping it inside. Because when you talk to them about it, you don't have all these negative feelings growing inside you. The way resentment grows, by the time you even know what is happening to you, it would have already covered up everything, covered all your happiness, and you wouldn't be happy. So the extent when you see the person that offended you, instead of being happy, you'd be thinking negatively towards them, and that's not hurting the person. That's not poisoning the person. It's poisoning you. It's hurting you. So yeah, bitterness is like drinking poison. Honestly, it's like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die, because you're poisoning your mind, you're poisoning your soul. The person probably isn't even aware that they've offended you, and if they are aware, if they don't ask for forgiveness, then you can't kill them. If they've asked for forgiveness and you don't accept, they would move on with their lives. You'd be the one stuck in that situation. So yeah, don't hold grudges, don't put anything negative in your minds. Try to look on the bright side of everything. Even if there's no bright side, there's always a bright side. The fact that you're breathing is a bright side. So many people wish they could breathe free air. Like, look at the air we're breathing. Look at everything. You have so many opportunities. You have a future. Even if you feel like even if you're not breathing, the fact that you're seeing this and you're understanding what I'm saying means you have a future. And when there's a future, there's hope. Like, the fact that you have a future is... That's enough to look. That's a really bright side, and everyone has a future. Everyone living has a future. So yeah, that's the difference between dead and living people. You know, dead people, they have no opportunities. They may like have experience and wisdom, but there's nothing to execute it. There's no opportunity. But you're living, you're alive, and that's something to be grateful. And I'm so grateful to God, and I'm so happy because I have my whole life ahead of me, and I'm just so happy, and I'm excited, and Jesus, and I'm excited to start life. I'm excited to go on this new journey and adventure, and I'm going to make the best out of every moment, whether bad or good. I'm always going to look at the bright side, because looking on the bright side of things really help. And when you're happy, shifting your mind from negative things to positive things really helps. So yeah, and yeah, negative thoughts shouldn't really thrive in your mind. If a bird flies over your head, it shouldn't lay a nest there. It should just pass. That's the same thing with negative thoughts. If negative thoughts come into your head, they shouldn't lay a nest there. Oh, I said lay a nest. They shouldn't make a nest there. They should fly. It should go, like it should just pass. You think about it, you dead it immediately. Don't let it stay there, because as it's staying there, it's growing more and more. So yeah, that's just it. There's so many things I have, so many nice activities, and there's so many nice activities that you can do too to be happy. You can find hobbies to do. Like I recently found a hobby I really like that I might post soon. So yeah, there are lots of things to do to be happy. And if people are going to be negative and mean, if people are going to say mean things about you, let them, because they're not happy themselves. Because happy people do happy things. Negative, sad people release negative and sad things. I mean, you can't give what you don't have. You know, like I learned that like a long time ago. I learned that it's only miserable people that do miserable things to people. You know, if you're happy, you want to give happiness. You want everyone to know what happiness feels like, because you're happy. So yeah, don't ignore people. Honestly, when people try to bring you down and make you sad, the best thing you can do is ignore them and replace that feeling of sadness with happiness. Ignore them and understand that, in fact, you should feel sorry for them, because they're not happy. Those type of people, if I tell you how miserable they are, you'd be shocked. Like, they're really going through it. So pray for them, because bullies, mean people, haters, those ones that have the most to say, they're not happy. That's what I've noticed. If you look into their lives, you'll see that they're really going through it, and they don't know how to deal with it. So they deal with it by bringing others down and making others feel sad, so that, you know, their environment can be balanced, so that as they're sad, others can be sad too, so that they can fit in and blend in. So yeah, that's just their goal. So don't take it personally. This video was really short, but I'm glad I was able to make it. I love making YouTube videos, and I'm going to like post a video. I'm going to post videos really frequently. So yeah, that's just my own sense on happiness. That's just how I feel on happiness. You know, everyone deserves happiness, whether young or old, rich or broke, healthy or not healthy. As long as you're alive, you deserve happiness, because it's only when you're alive you can be happy truly. Like once you're gone, there's nothing. You're gone. So make every moment count, because tomorrow isn't promised. You don't know if you could just fall down and die tomorrow. Honestly, so many people that are dead now, they thought that they'd see tomorrow, and honestly, you don't want to be dead and have so many regrets that, oh, I wish I did this. Do all the things you've always wanted to do that will make you happy. Don't let anyone's opinion or belief stop you, because we're all different for a reason, and we have different opinions and beliefs for a reason. So when you allow someone else's opinion and belief stop you, then you're doing yourself a great disservice, because you have your own beliefs and opinions. So why are you using or allowing someone else's beliefs and opinions rule over you? So yeah, that's just it. That's just about happiness. I haven't made a video in a long time. It just feels so different. Everything feels like so different. Okay, so if you found this video helpful and you liked it, comment, say something, and I'll see you in my next video that will be coming up right after this one. I love you. Bye. So I just finished recording, but I thought I should add this. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't add it, but yeah, I'm so grateful to God, and I'm so happy, and I'm excited for what God has in store for me. I'm so grateful to him. He has done so many things in my life that, yeah, I'm going to give testimonies about. But I'm really grateful. I'm really close to God, and I'm really grateful. I have conversations with him sometimes, and I'm grateful for everything. That's all I can say. Like, grateful. That's the only word to describe how I feel. Grateful. So many new things and new opportunities have come into my life. I'm doing YouTube, and it makes me so happy. And yeah.